Howdy, partner.
Yo, what's up, dude? How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, man. What about you?
I'm hanging in there. I just got done sanding some ceilings and walls and doing some painting, so I'm a little tired, a little dirty, but I'm ready for the interview.
I mean, thanks for like accepting in the first place. Because when I did my first community post on like F77, it was kind of funny. Just so many people just like kept asking like so many different people, and then at one point everyone was just saying like howdy, and I'm like, well, I don't know your
Oh,
Discord since
really?
yeah, like
That's cool.
you if you would have realized, I don't know if you hid in your Discord server like that badly, but like there was no trace of it up until like that stream where you showed me. Like literally no trace. I could
Yeah.
I could not find even in like the history. Like I asked people around, nobody could like find it or give me.
See, the Discord server is a tricky thing. That was public for a while, kind of during my when my channel just got popular and everything, and I was getting tons of views on all my videos, and everyone was watching, and everyone joined my server, including like the worst people you could imagine. Like
Yeah.
joining and posting lots of scam links and spamming racial slurs and all that. And I was like, this happens so frequently, it's not even worth publicizing this. I'll just make it invite only.
Yeah.
So yeah, I used to put a link to the Discord in every one of my videos, but I don't do that anymore.
What's on the Patreon? $44 a month. What the fuck is this? Ah, okay. That's just if you buy all of them. But what made you decide doing YouTube in the first place? I mean, you started
Yeah,
uploading
so
sort of recently, like in the COVID time, the 2021 peak.
yeah. So I think I started in 2020. It was just pandemic. I worked in fast food for a while, and then I did construction for a while. And when I was stuck at home, I just needed something to do, and I'm like, I'd like playing video games, and I'm gonna record myself doing this and show it to my friends. And they're like, hey, that's cool, but I don't have 2.5 hours to watch this recording you sent me. So I'm like, oh yeah, that's a good point actually. So then I just learned to edit. I'm aside from like 4 YouTube tutorials on like specific tips and tricks, I'm entirely self-taught because DaVinci Resolve is very user friendly and everything like that. But
I
yeah,
can
it kind
agree
of
with
just
Da
started.
Vinci.
Yeah, DaVinci's great, dude. I love it. It still baffles me that's like a free software, just for anybody to use. And there's a premium, but that's all like,
I'm still
if you want to make it easy.
I'm still learning Da Vinci. That's just I can't wrap my brain around it, bro. I've been using CapCut for like most of my life. So when I
Oh
switched
yeah,
it,
yeah, CapCut's good.
when I switched to Da Vinci, bro, that shit was like opening a Bible as like a non-believer. Like it's
Yeah.
so like there's so much stuff you gotta fathom. Is insane.
It can
It's
be a little
just
overwhelming at first. I mean, to make content like mine, you really don't need to know how to do very much.
yeah. I mean,
It's
it's very
mostly about like
simple, which
humor
I
and
like.
edits and everything like that. In terms of actual like skill required for making one of my videos, you don't need a lot. It's mostly just time consuming.
Skill. I mean, technically, you have some skill. You beat on a couple of Extreme Demons.
Well, yeah, I guess that's true.
That happens. I mean, I gotta ask the most popular question. Are you really 32?
I'm sorry. What was that?
Are you really 32? That is a very baffling question. But whenever I look at that Q&A section, like I even like I did like a small post before. I was like, what question should I ask HowD? And one of them was like, is he really 32? So are you really
Yeah,
as old as you say?
that's a funny story. So I had just made my Discord server, and there's this like introductions feature where you can just make a post telling everyone about yourself. And mine, I didn't feel like answering honestly because I thought it'd be way funnier to make shit up. So I said I was 38 at the time. This was like 2022. I was 38. I weighed 240
Damn.
pounds at 5 foot 1 inches,
Fair.
and then some other stuff, some other like random garbage. So like howdy lore is that I'm like basically a bowling ball. I'm like the shape of a bowling ball. I'm 5 feet tall, 240 pounds. Um, no, I am not actually in my 30s.
That would
But
that
old am I?
would
Ooh, mystery.
Ooh.
You'll never know.
Yeah, I mean that is something that I can like, appreciate. Is even if you can joke around, you can still find a way to stay anonymous. Cause I know I
Yeah.
like I feel like the moment you're gonna show your face, bro, that's gonna suck. That's like every single time. It's like you're either gonna get a positive or a negative feedback, because everyone's like an expectation. Like, how they look like? Maybe he's like the prince. Maybe he's like the better dream. The better god than what?
Yeah, I don't even know how to approach that. You know, the concept of revealing my face, because I've seen so many YouTubers who have been anonymous for so many years, and then they reveal their face after,
And
and
then that's it. And
everyone's
it's
like,
like,
you should probably not reveal your face,"
yeah,
which is such a funny response. And like, I'm not like awesome looking, but I'm not like hideous either. I just kind of look like a regular white dude. So like, I don't think a face cam would even like add to my content all that much.
I mean, you.
And
I
I don't know.
mean,
I find a lot of comfort in the anonymity of it all.
yeah, I mean, that's good. I mean, there was like one time somebody tried to push like since I do like this interview stuff, I have to send every single person that I do like the small like YouTube playlisting, because everyone suspects I'm like a bot or like a spammer, so I have to send that to
Yeah.
prove that like I actually do this stuff. It's not like I just bullshit this out of nowhere. People are interested. I do community posts. When you responded to my community post, I was expecting maybe like a week, for you to see, since you're a big guy. As per usual,
Mhm.
I said that last time, and then everyone just responds immediately. But when you responded that fast, I just sat there and I was like, "Damn, is it really that easy?"
Yeah, yeah. It's not as hard as most people might think, but you know, it varies a lot depending on who you're trying to reach out to.
Yeah.
I think I tried reaching out to Eric Van Wilderman at one point. This was like a couple years ago. I forgot what I even proposed. It was like some kind of video or something. He didn't respond. But
It is.
oh yeah, that dude has got like 1 million subscribers and he's got a wife
Yeah,
and kid and he's crazy
yeah,
busy all the time. So I don't do a whole lot of video collabs and stuff like that because I've got so many videos that I want to make just by myself. You know, I'm busy
yeah,
enough with my own ideas. I often don't have the time in my week to throw in some other stuff. But I've been
yeah.
trying to get myself out there a little bit more and do collabs with people.
I mean, that is nice. I mean, it is kind of when I was making like my worst experiences in GD. Like Zoink commented on the video, like I was half surprised, half like, you never DM'd me back. I messaged you, you just ignore my DM. And then it's like,
What's that all about?
I'm in this thumbnail, but I'm not in video. And I'm like, in the first 6 seconds, he has like a clip of him dying on like the thing in Space 2 last clip.
Hmm.
But
Yeah, yeah.
I still find it kind of funny that when like I was like, okay, that video did good. I'm gonna make a sequel to it. Best experiences.
Hmm.
Like I expected, Horizon to be to the, yeah, okay, he's like a big guy. He does Minecraft. He does involve himself in the GD community. The last person I ever expected to get into the video was EVW.
Hmm.
I sat there, my friend sent me that like clip, and I was just like, holy shit. Well, I don't think I can do a bigger YouTuber. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty much as big as it gets.
yeah, it's like it
I
is
mean, there's
just
some like YouTube Shorts creators for GD that have like 10 million subscribers, but yeah.
ghosting my ass.
In terms of like influence for the community, it does not get bigger than EVW. He's
Yeah.
basically like the founding father of the game. Not Rob Top. No, no, no. He didn't found anything. It was all EVW.
So your most popular video is 3 dash and playing laptop levels
Yeah, it's
until
funny.
like
My
do
biggest
you
video
do
isn't even GD.
do you I like asking this, like, do you feel proud of your most popular videos, like
It's funny.
the ones that they
Not
have?
really. I feel like everything that's come out of my channel from the past about like year has been some of my best content I've ever made. I feel like I genuinely feel like my videos are getting better and better. I'm pouring in so much hard work into making them as good and funny and entertaining as possible. And I hadn't quite gotten the hang of that back then. You know, it's cool that many people have seen those videos, but like, man, I kind of wish that many people had seen some of my better videos because those are like they're fine, but I'm not most proud of them. I'm proud of everything I've made, but I could be more proud of those, I think.
I mean,
But still super grateful because that amount of views. That's crazy, freaking crazy.
yeah, I mean, like when you look at the views compared to like the stuff they make now, like the views are still there. People are very interested in like some content, but like some of the
Mhm.
content that like gets most views, is always like either super buffing, something that's popular, wheel, RNG, or like
Yeah.
recent episodes. Like it's all of that. It's kind of like if you can branch out good enough, it will just work.
If you
Damn.
want to make it big on YouTube, it's kind of a double-edged sword because you could just pour your heart and soul into pleasing the algorithm and you could make tons of money, but you'll like hate yourself. Or you could legitimately be creative with it. Because like content, it's an art form and it is a form of self-expression. And I do see my content as a form of, me expressing myself. And sometimes when you express yourself, no one cares. And then it gets like 3,000 views. And it's like, whatever. It didn't make any money, but I really enjoyed it. And the people that watched it enjoyed it. So that's whatever. I think it's worth it. I genuinely really enjoy my job because of how liberating it is. I get to do all sorts of weird styled content and everything. And I'll throw in like some recent tab bingo or some Wheel of Pain or some RNG chooses my game mode if it's been a while. I do like pleasing as many people as I can, but I don't know, I'd like to try to do things in this community, like content wise, that hasn't been done before. But it can be kind of hard. It can be kind of hard because
Yeah, it
there's a
it
lot of creators out there, a lot of YouTubers doing a lot of cool things.
and I
Very
damn,
dense.
I can't even speak today. It does come to a point where you can either create very unique content or you can create content that feels kind of good, but like, do you really think it's content or not? Like, it's I said, it's like a double-edged sword. It's kind of like 2 years ago you had 50K and now you're like triple that the stuff that you make. Like, oh yeah,
Yeah,
I
dude.
was gonna ask about the sorry if I interrupted you, but the Peter
Oh, you're
Griffin
good.
thing, is that like an inside joke that I never understood? I've been watching you for
Yeah,
like
so
3 years. What the fuck is this Peter Griffin joke? I look I'm interested in this. Top of that.
So I think where that started was my first Wheel of Pain video, where I played all the Rob Top levels. Every time I died, I spun whatever. I got to X Step, and for whatever reason, when I was singing X Step, I said Peter Griffin. I don't know why. It just the way that X Step sounded to me at that moment reminded me of how Peter Griffin talks. So I did my thing, and there were like thousands of children in my comments that timestamped that moment like this is the greatest thing I have ever seen. This is greater than any YouTube video that's ever been made. I need more of this. So I'm like, oh, okay. Like 1 second of Peter Griffin impression singing along with X Step really does it for a lot of people. So that's kind of like an inside joke. It's almost like an alter ego of mine. I'll just like activate the Peter Griffin impression here and there. It's not even that good of an impression. I do like doing voice impressions. I'm not terribly good at it, but there's a couple I can do, and it's fun to just spice up your video with some of that.
Yeah, I mean, I can't say I'm proud of my most popular video, but I kind of am proud of it because it did make me kind of grow fast enough to the point where I can do what I do.
Yeah, that's
My most popular video is a showcase of a level that has one frame. Oh, not one frame, like 5-10 seconds of like an anime girl, and it
yeah,
almost has 300,000 views.
yeah. To put that anime girl in the thumbnail, boom, million views.
Yeah, dude, like when that reaches a million views, I feel like I it's gonna be harder to explain to people that the only reason it became big is because the level's interesting, the level's good. The
Mhm.
I mean, I usually call it like anime boobs, but you can't really call it boobs because I'm looking at this, the amount of people say that like it's like it should have been banned is like stupid. Because I
Mm.
still have like a lot of success outside of showcases, surprisingly. Like I love doing showcases for like most levels because there were some that really deserve the ratings, and then I started to kind of make videos saying that the people that run for mods or are mods, half of them do
Mhm.
their job, half of them do it so poorly where you're not a mod anymore. You send levels like 5 levels a month. What's the point of you? Like, I'm sorry, but what's the point of you?
Yeah.
Like, 5 a month? Do like 5 a day. Like, okay, 10 a day if you can, if you're gonna skip a couple days, but like, do some, because there's so many people that just miss out on like their first rate. They get demotivated, they quit the game, they come back later, create absolute dog shit. That doesn't get rated. Somebody else creates dog shit. That gets rated. It's kind of the stereotype, and then the whole this cycle repeats. Like I kind of feel bad for most of the people.
Dude, that could be its own video. Just like you and I sitting here ranting for 3 hours about the rating standards. That makes me so mad. I've kind of been joking with some friends recently. Like, it's obviously not entirely true, but I feel like Rob Top only rates really good levels and really bad levels, and like nothing in between. That's honestly how it feels, which is really sad. I see so many horrendous levels that, like, deco wise, sure, they look okay, but like the gameplay is like completely unplayable. Meanwhile, there's this complete decorated masterpiece over here with the best gameplay ever that's been completely ignored. Like, there's
Yeah.
entirely too much of that going on.
I mean, if you're down, we could sit for an hour or two. I mean, I got nowhere to rush. I mean, it's like 1 a.m. Who cares? I got work tomorrow.
Man, 1 a.m. Geez, yeah, I didn't consider the time zone difference. I appreciate you making this happen.
I no, I literally said we have the most. We have the most horrid time zones. I have another guy I'm supposed to interview. He's 10 hours behind me. It's gonna be 2 a.m. for me. It's gonna be like 3 p.m. for him, or like 2.
Yeah, yeah, it's super annoying.
But no, like it's
Yeah,
fine.
that's a
Like
grind. Often for something like YouTube, you got to give up your sleep schedule here and there.
I almost forgot I was supposed to do an interview today because I was streaming Phasmophobia for the first time. And I was like, I'm
Oh,
bored.
nice.
Like I'm gonna stream like making like the worst top one. Where like I'm just making fun of people who make top ones nowadays. They look so same, so boring. It's like you put fucking a different type of mayonnaise paste on the same bread and you call it top one. Oh, you placed a different brand of mayonnaise. It's still mayonnaise, but a different brand. It's like
That's a
it's
very good analogy. Yeah.
dude.
I've been seeing a flame wall recently. Apparently, the verifier died at 99 on the 7 minute top two extreme, like twice. That's crazy. The level looks really good though.
Yeah,
Like,
I
it's probably
mean,
the greatest looking top one in a very long time.
dude, his consistency is insane. Like in one day, he did
It
24 to
is.
1, 24 to 100 3 times in one stream. It's fucking insane.
That's insane, dude.
Like the
Yeah, the
the
level of consistency you have to have. Man, he must have hundreds of thousands of attempts on that thing.
plenty. I think almost like half a mil at this point. Like,
Jeez, that's insane.
I
Dude,
mean,
I was practicing Prismatic Haze, which is my hardest demon, for 8 months. I had like 13, 14K. So imagine how many hours every day he has to grind to get
yeah.
500,000, dude. That's nuts. I bet Doggy's probably around 500K on Grief now, or somewhere around there.
Uh,
He's been grinding that for like over a year, dude. He's been putting so much work into it.
you know, you know what I find funny?
What's that?
Dude, for the longest time, Idols was below Prismatic Haze as the hardest. Now, Idols is at 650 and Prismatic is at 672. The beef that I had with Prismatic Haze being above Idols was ridiculous. It was not harder than Idols. It was easier. Like actually like easier. Thank God it
I
got
do
moved
think
then.
Prismatic is overrated, yeah.
Very like the fact that Bloodbath is 3 spots above Idols
Mhm.
isn't like it dude, the difference between that was Bloodbath Idols. For the longest time, Idols was like 1 spot below Bloodbath, but now levels are starting to catch on. But like I still can't believe till this day that I think it was this year. Like I started playing Idols for like 8 months, like ish. Was like the whole playtime. I was playing like on and off a
Mhm.
lot. And then there's like one day where I was so inconsistent with the level, I almost dropped it. I was like, I'll give like a week break.
Yeah,
I took a week break and I beat it as my first extreme. I beat it when it was like 570 or something. That was like
that's
the
pretty awesome.
pinnacle peak. Because I went from Blast Furnace to Idols. Because like
Oh wow, that is a huge jump.
because I
Blast Furnace is like a hard demon.
insane demon.
That's crazy.
I mean, now that I've beaten like a 5, like I still can't believe that's me myself. I could have beaten 5. Like I was like 1 is fair enough. Okay, I beat 2. That's like that's pretty good. 3. Oh, that's I'm reaching peak. 4. I don't know if I could do harder. 5. I was like,
Mm.
how? How many you've beaten? Like I kind curious. How many you've beaten? Like 3,
I've
2.
beaten three. Yeah, so my first was Prismatic Haze, which is still my hardest. That was around 2 years ago. I think that was September of 23.
Is
Uh,
I know Fexy is one of them, but is Cataclysm one of them?
Yes, yes, I beat Kata and then Fexty, both this year. I think 2024 I beat 0 Extreme Demons, but this year I've beaten 2. Or maybe
Yeah,
Cataclysm was the end of 24. It was like around Christmas time, so.
yeah.
Uh, and Fexty is really hard. It is really hard, but I mean,
Uh,
it's like a medium demon aside from two parts that are like, top 50 or
yeah.
whatever. So
We know
it's
those
hard for me
infamous
to say
parts,
that's my hardest. So Prismatic is still at the top.
dude.
And then
When
I beat ICDX, which is, it's kind of teetering on the edge. I still think it's extreme, but I'll call it insane for
dude,
the sake of agreeing with the community.
I still can't wait when this parcel gets finished. It's such a good layout. I'm kind of
Oh, which one's that?
espresso.
Oh, dude, yeah, that one should be out within a month or so. I'm working very closely with the rest of the decorators, and we're trying to get that out as
Already?
soon as possible. Yeah, it
Nah,
feels like
that's
it's taken a really long time,
what do you
but
mean? It was okay. I mean, 5 months ago, but that's because you were still trying to find people. Dude, 5 months and already a level finish. That's fucking fast.
yeah, I suppose it's not too bad in the grand scheme of things. I don't see how people like creator point grinders can pump out fully decorated, full length level every like 3 days. That's nuts.
That
That is insanity.
it's kind of the same thing with like when you're on top play. You kind of have to give up your social life to pursue this.
Yeah, no kidding, man.
Yeah, I know. Like,
I mean, like your family isn't going to see you, but for maybe like 30 minutes every day,
yeah,
you know,
like
just come down to get dinner and go back upstairs and just grind away.
like even like creating content, like you have to take like actual breaks because there's like point where I didn't take breaks, bro. My social life was dead. Like people on
Yeah.
like all I did all day was like go to work, come back, sit on the Discord calls with people, record all that kind of stuff. Like
Mhm.
it really killed that. I mean, I still sit in Discord most of the times, but like at least I'm not like that invested into it all of it. Like it,
It's a tricky balance to find, but when you make content for a living, usually you are in charge of your own schedule, which is
yeah,
nice. I pump out one video a week, which is as frequently as I can upload while still maintaining a life. I could just be a recluse, lock myself in my room 24/7,
yeah,
probably upload every like 3, 4 days,
yeah.
and then my wife would kill me. But this is as frequently as I can realistically upload. So
Geometry Dash
it
YouTuber
is a
and
hard
a
balance to
wife.
find.
Ooh, that's like EVW style.
Yeah, man. Oh my goodness, it is a lot of work. We're remodeling our kitchen right now. That's what we've been spending our summer doing, and it has been expensive. It has been difficult, but we're kind of at the end of it, so I'm very excited to have that out of the way. I had so many content plans for this summer. I had so many videos and streams I wanted to do, and then the kitchen remodel kind of took over my life for a while. But I'll
Is
get back to
it
that content grind this autumn.
is it public information that how long you're married, or you don't talk about that?
Yeah, it's funny. I've mentioned that countless times. And every single time I mention my wife and our wedding and everything, people are like, "What? You're married? No way. I've been watching you for years. How did I not know this?" It's like, I don't know. It's been public information for a while. Yeah, we got married last August, so we've been married just about a year and a month.
What are you gonna do when your child gets born? They're gonna be like, "Howdy, Junior."
Yeah, yeah, there's I'll do videos with Howdy Jr. several years from now.
That would low key be sick.
That would be pretty awesome. Maybe by then I'll have some like, face reveal kind of stuff going on.
Or you could just like
I don't know, cause
you
like
could do what
that's
like
weird.
you could do what, like the anti DM does. Like just
Yeah, that's true.
like I kind of like appreciate the man. I mean, he's basically like one of four reasons why I started doing YouTube. Like Jacksepticeye is like one of my biggest inspirations. Like
Mhm.
I think my life goal at some point is to either get rich enough where I can visit him at like any con or whatever reason be.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Uh,
for sure.
if not, probably in like half an hour, just like a calm conversation with him. I could probably just be like, well, at least I have achieved something huge.
Yeah.
Cause like
Yeah,
there are
Jacksepticeye's great. I heard him in some kinda I think it was a lie detector test that he did for, like, a video, and someone asked him his thoughts on Mr. Beast,
I mean,
and he was very quick to honestly respond by saying, like, "I think Mr. Beast has ruined a lot of what's great about YouTube." He turned it into, like, this business, coercing children into gambling their money away and buying tons of his merch with their parents' money or whatever. And, he's always been very adamant about how, YouTube's about fun and self-expression, and it should never be
yeah.
that cutthroat, money-hungry business. And I very much stand by that logic.
Yeah.
I usually
Because
try to market my videos and my content very like honestly. I don't beg for subscribers or likes, even though that's understandable. You know, that's not on the same level as coercing children into gambling, asking for likes and subs. But yeah,
mm,
I think it means way more when people subscribe of their own volition. You know, they watch your
yeah,
videos, and you know this is like their fourth video they've watched, and they're like, you know what, I like this guy. Subscribe and like that means so much more than just like posting a YouTube short every day
yeah,
with the same GIF with the click the like button and the subscribe button and ring that bell. Oh, yeah. You want to talk about making millions of subscribers overnight, but like none of them care. None of them are gonna watch your videos. Like, dude, it's crazy how much people care about sub count when that literally doesn't matter at all. I made more money when I had 30K subs than I do now, if that tells you anything about it.
I
It's
mean,
all just about what you're doing in the algorithm and how your videos are performing. So,
one of my like huge goals probably on like YouTube is to get like the verified check mark so I can start doing one of the most best series that I've ever seen on like YouTube is like in quotations trolling smaller content creators, like going streams, like them seeing that check mark, or like people
yeah.
that know you. Like if you went into a GD stream, they would be like, "Howdy, nah, wait, why is Howdy here? Why, no, why?" Like, like freaking out
Yeah.
shit. And
I have spent a lot of time going to smaller streamers and hanging out. Actually, I do that quite often.
that's nice. That is something that I like to hear. But dude, when I started this like interview stuff, like it is nothing new. I was inspired by just the fact that instead of like being like question upon question upon question, I kind of wanted to be like a natural conversation where we talk about like
Yeah, yeah.
something about you, like a normal conversation, something about us. It's not like everyone's gonna be interested in just like a 10-minute video where like it's just question upon question upon questions. Like they want
Hmm.
people want to know more about you as a person and not just like this howdy person, howdy this guy that makes videos, this guy that like you're like one person, even though like you're
I
more
think
than it.
yeah, it's very important for it to feel a lot less like an interrogation and more like two buddies having a conversation. That's more what people are looking for, I think, out of like
Yeah,
interview content.
I kind of
But there
like.
need to be some questions, of course.
I mean, of course. I mean, questions are always gonna be a part of it. What I find the most funniest thing is I'm friends with Ben, who owns Secret Way, right? So when he uploaded his first unfiltered conversation with Zoink, the first thing people messaged me was, "By the way, Ben is stealing your ideas." I'm like, oh really? It's not like he and Vix went through my channel and like saw that I do interviews. Like, we have a higher budget. We can do that. Vix can contact people. Ben can talk. It's like I already knew it. Like, yeah, like even recently when he talked to Impesta, he mentioned me to Impesta. And like when I saw that, I listened to that podcast 2 times because I was playing main monitor, listening a second. And then Vernosis messaged me like, "Yo, I was mentioning like an Impesta interview." I'm like, "What? No way!" Like 1 hour in, I checked the part. I'm like, "Ah, shit, Impesta now knows who I am." Anyways, but
That's cool.
like he did say that I'm doing good for myself. It's not like I'm leeching off of anybody for now.
Yeah, and like who cares? It's not like the concept of asking someone questions is trademarked.
Yeah,
It's not like the first person to make an interview video on YouTube is like John Inquiry, CEO of Questions Industries. Like just put your own unique spin on whatever kind of content you're doing. Who cares? Like if someone copied my Wheel of Pain thing, that's not even a unique idea. There's been a Wheel of Consequences and thousands of videos, thousands of genres. I don't care. Just don't like copy everything, like word for word. Can I copy your homework? Yeah, just change a little. It's kind of like that scenario here. Like you can even use my exact same wheel that I use in my videos. As long as you do something to make it unique, make it uniquely yours, I'm happy. I think that's awesome. Just show me what you bring to the table as a person.
yeah.
If you just kind of copy the personality of all the popular YouTubers because you want to be a popular YouTuber, I think you will fail. You have to,
You will.
it's cheesy advice, but you have to be yourself. No one is going to watch you if you don't bring something unique to the table.
I mean, the only unique thing I sort of bring is I'm just all over the place. You cannot expect the stuff that I say. I mean,
Yeah.
like when I started doing this interview stuff, this is like the first time people have actually been interested in doing stuff with me. Because usually, like like getting in contact with someone is the biggest pain. I don't remember who it was. There was one person that was the hardest to reach. Sorry for the voice. So the voice crack. The hardest for me, I think, genuinely out of every single person I've talked to, was probably Nifty, because I was already friends with like almost everybody that I talked to. I mean, Tried was like the second easiest. I go to a Stallion
Oh,
server.
dude, Pride is an awesome communicator. He if you reach out, he'll respond. He's great.
Yeah,
I love that guy.
dude, I interviewed him in the fuck. He was in the car. He was on the he's still on the strip, and I'm like, he's like, if I would it be fine if I'm still in the car? I'm like, hell yeah, he's a banger. And then
That's awesome.
I invited one of my
Cool guy.
friends who fumbled. He fumbled the bag. He was like, I
Uh-oh.
really want to talk to Try. Like when I interview him, please invite me. I'm like, sure, I will invite you. I have never seen someone fumble so badly. Like I usually, I'm pretty like if I have contact to someone and somebody is like, oh, I want to talk to this person. Like I'll try my best to kind of just either have like a short conversation, like 10, 15, 20 minutes, sometimes longer, or
Mhm.
just have them on stream. And then half the times it just becomes like I get them, put them in the voice call, bags fumbled. Like come on, man. Like you have your shot. Shoot your shot. Come on, man. It's the scariest part of talking to any person that you're inspired by is the first like 2 hours in like a VC. After that,
Mhm.
it just becomes like a normal thing. So what's this Patreon thing, by the way? Last message, 16th of January. It's been 9 months, by the way.
Yeah, it seems like most people are just interested in the YouTube member thing because that's like easier for them to get something out of it and get their own perks and everything. So not a whole lot going on the Patreon these days. But there's like three people on there. So like I don't know, I'm just gonna focus my energy elsewhere. Like the people who are like subscribed to my Patreon are just totally doing it because they want to support me and they don't care about getting something in return. So I'm sorry to those people, but I'm gonna focus on the YouTube members and like getting perks for them and everything.
Dude,
Like I would like to have more perks for the members and patrons and stuff, but that will just make it like that will make the video making process slower, you know? That'll just slow me down when it comes to actual content. So generally I try to reward the members by just making content as much and as frequently as I can.
how much?
Because like if I wasn't making money from this, I would only do it on the side. I would go get a real job as my source of income, and then I'd do this. When I got home, I'd do a little bit of video, and that'd be like one upload a month. So
Yeah.
those are the freaking backbone of my channel, are the members and the patrons, man. But
I mean, I feel. How many patrons do you still have active?
pretty much everyone. There were a lot more people on Patreon, and then they just switched over to YouTube because they wanted to, give me $5 over there so they could get like the custom emojis and the badges in my YouTube chat and stuff, which is totally fair. That is totally fair.
So,
I think
mm,
Patreon takes a smaller cut. I think
yeah.
Patreon takes like a tiny, tiny little fraction of
I
whatever you
mean,
make, whereas YouTube is like consistent
if
third.
you ever needed more money, you could do one of the most riskiest things and start streaming on Kick. But then again, Kick is going to become like your next main job because like 4 to 5 hours of streaming a day. It's fucking
Yeah,
ridiculous.
Kick is, I don't know, man. It seems like everyone on Kick is always getting arrested and, saying tons of racial slurs and getting in tons of trouble. It's like, that's where people go once they get banned on Twitch. Like, if you get banned on Twitch, banned on YouTube, you go to Kick. And that's like maybe not the best community to vibe with. I've considered doing double streaming, streaming on YouTube and on Twitch, because a lot of people come by my stream and they're like, hey, dude, why don't you do Twitch? Well, Twitch is a
Twitch
very
is still kind of
horrible
stupid.
company to work with. Yeah, like YouTube isn't awesome. Like YouTube's got a lot of issues, but they have way fewer issues than Twitch. So I don't know. I'm only gonna stream on Twitch if YouTube like bans me from streaming forever, or maybe I'm able to find some kind of compromise with double streaming. But I think if you stream on Twitch and YouTube, there's something in like Twitch TOS to where like you can't show your YouTube chat on your stream. You only can show the Twitch chat.
Yeah,
That's not allowed.
that's like
We'll terminate your
that's like
account.
one thing that sucks. Like I despise that. Like if I ever stream
Yeah,
on
that seems really
if
shitty.
I ever stream on Twitch, I'm going into the hot tub category, bro. Fuck that.
Yeah,
like
true.
like I don't like Twitch in the first place. Like it is such a laggy and buggy platform. Holy shit. I have a
I just like
I have a beefy PC. Why can't I watch a 1080p stream? it lags. My Wi-Fi is okay. I can watch fucking 480p correctly. 720 and 1080 just does not run. On YouTube, that's not a problem. I can run 4K on my 1080p monitor. What the fuck? Actually ridiculous.
Even like on a corporate level, the people who run Twitch are just greedy, gross people. And like you see the favoritism, right? The favoritism is a huge problem over on Twitch. Like some big booby streamer will like do some kind of horrible, like she'll kill her cat by accident and she gets like a 3-day ban. But
Yeah.
then like some dude accidentally flashes his like big belly on his camera and they're like, "That's disgusting. You are banned for life. Nice try, buddy. Better luck
Mm.
next time." It's like, dude, come on.
That is something that I kind of hate about like favoritism. It's like no matter what you do, like favoritism sucks. Like I
Yeah.
understand, you gotta have something special for somebody else, but it's like, come on, man. Like everybody's gotta be equal. I mean, unless someone's giving good head, but apart from that, it's kind of considered anyways. I
I
think
get that Twitch is a business and they need to reward the people that make them money, but I mean, when they have basically all the leverage in the world in the streaming industry, like they have the monopoly there, and that just gives them so much power to do whatever they want, and that's I think where the real problem comes in.
I feel like the reason that they're a shit of a company they are is because they don't know how to run it. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean one stream costs 4,000 to run? Like, what? What kind of
And dude, the
servers?
whole process of like getting verified on Twitch and becoming a
Mm.
partner, oh, what a pain in the ass, dude.
I would
And like
rather.
the Twitch
Oh, the others
team
are
that you
very
contact
short.
things is always like the least reliable thing in the world. I feel so bad for anyone trying to get partnered on Twitch right now.
I feel like
Maybe
getting.
it's gotten.
Hmm?
I said maybe that system's gotten better, but I don't know.
My fr-
He's shaking his head. He's
my
not convinced.
my friend has been denied of the verified badge for 7 months now. He averages a
7,
hundred. He averages 100 viewers a stream, bro. He
100
fucking.
is, dude. That's better than me. That's crazy.
I mean,
And dude,
if you do niche streams, I mean, yeah, it works. I don't. Ever since I started doing interviews, bro, I cannot get past like 10 people on live stream. Like, if I get 10, they immediately like fall out. The most viewers I've had was when Kawaki came back.
mm,
The funniest thing is, I was the technically first person to know that Kawaki is gonna come back. I did an interview with him like a week prior of him uploading his first video. I sat, I did the first stream with him. That may be like almost $150, just off of his fans.
oh, that's cool.
It's kind of funny. I was like, don't donate. If you donate to, you can donate to me instead of Kawaki. And then they just kept donating. But that was like my peak at like 50, 56 people, like tops.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I mean, the fact that you can average almost 30, 40 people streaming Star Wars Lego Star Wars is low key impressive. Because GD is such a horrid niche. Once GD, always a GD.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, you can probably branch out because you're a very interesting person and you have good personality.
Well, thanks. I think it's really funny to see how many people try to quit GD. They say, "I'm done. I'm quitting forever, deleting the game. Goodbye." And then they're always back like 2 months later. It's like the whole culture of quitting a game, I think, is stupid. It's not a job. You're not bound to it anyway. If you don't want to play it, just don't play it. Don't
Do,
like make some kind of big public statement that you've renounced it and you are cutting it out of your life entirely for your health. I mean, if you really need to remove it for your health, go for it. But like everyone I've seen like quit GD, they always come back and like it's not like a job. You don't need to submit an application to get rehired. You just if you feel like playing, play it. If you don't feel like playing, don't play it.
yeah.
It's
So,
silly.
I'm probably gonna ask the most boomer question of all time, but do you know who Haru Urara is?
I
Listen.
don't believe so. How do you spell that?
Uh, so if you just type Haru Urara, it's like a horse that went on like 113 losing streak, like whole career,
Oh,
113 losing, and then
okay.
she got her first win in the retired horse race, her first and
Oh,
only win, and she like passed away 2 days ago. and her legacy lived on because there is a game called Uma Musa Musume, which is basically about like the whole story of like from start to finish about these horse girls, and the story and game anime every adaptation still continues. And the so-called loser horse, which has been the main girl of the racing and horse racing in general, she is like one of the biggest legends of all time. You know,
Yeah, I'm seeing tons of like video essays about it and
yeah,
stuff. This is a really big thing.
because imagine like you went on a 113 losing streak. No one said that she's not gonna make it. Is she tried her hardest? She was training, and then her first race was that she actually won was when she was like a granny, basically like almost dead. And then when she died,
Oh,
like it kind of became one of the biggest things. Because when she retired, they just sent her so much grass where they had to send it like somebody, I think it was like 27,000 kilograms or something. Like I'm not gonna correctly say it. It's around 27,000 something.
mm,
27,000 ryegrass. Sent her, like, when she died, people thought that they killed her because they sent all the grass. But it turned out that they just sent, like, in packets, like, first patch, second patch, third patch. So it's not like everything got sent immediately. And
right.
her, her like, story is kind of like the main reason why I kind of say I'm quitting and I'm not quitting at the same time. Is I used to do very horridly in content, figure something out new, content doesn't work out, get a lot. Like I was shadow banned for 37 days. I got unbanned,
Okay,
and it was the worst 37 days of my life.
I
I get
bet, dude.
I get
That sucks.
unbanned. The first popular video that goes viral is I asked the YouTuber was their worst experience. 26,000 views in after like 5 days. Damn.
Wow, that's awesome, dude.
I mean, I'm doing like a best experience, but it's so annoying that I have to infiltrate people's DMs, have to keep reminding them that like, hey, like the deadline is this, this is still like
Mhm.
gonna be done. People are like, yeah, yeah, I'll do it, and then when deadline's coming closer, they're like, yeah, I'll do it that day. Deadline's next week. Next week. Fuck you mean you're gonna do it on the 20th? Next fucking week. Like I understand, like if you don't want to be, just tell me, dude. You don't have to like do this shit. Like god damn.
Yeah, there's quite the procrastinating epidemic going around. It's nothing new. That's always been an issue with mankind. That's
Yeah.
just part of it.
Like
But yeah, putting your faith in people to show up on time and to do what they need to do before the deadline, that will almost always result in disappointment.
yeah. Good damn.
I feel like we've all experienced plenty of that.
Cause like you're reminding me so much of ER Ender. Like he only does documentaries. He posts like once every. He posts once every 2 to 3 months, and he's like, I don't know how people like me. I'm not that interesting. And then when I explain him, like, you think you're not that interesting. Look how many people sit on streams, watch you for hours. They're gonna do anything to to keep you like going on on this like journey and stuff. Like they're gonna be there, even if you have like 20 viewers. Those 20 viewers will still stay. And he's like, well, I don't think I deserve it. Like I'm that big. Like, what do you mean you don't deserve it? I mean, I understand when like someone who's bigger who like well like became like an overnight success says that he doesn't
Mhm.
deserve it. But like when you work for so long, I feel like you kind of have to have some ego, which is like you gotta understand. Like even when I said to you like you're a good guy, interesting, like you're an interesting fella. Like sometimes people don't accept that fucking compliment.
It's true. Yeah.
Like it's
That's like
so annoying.
I do appreciate humility in somebody. It's a very good characteristic to look for. But false humility is one of the worst characteristics that you can
Yeah.
find in somebody. I encounter that a lot of false humility, and it's so aggravating.
Yeah. I
But
mean, I've been very vocal about how I hate Cherry Team and I despise almost any single person that's in Cherry Team. Dude, you wanna hear something funny?
What's that?
Somebody wanted to contact Vernam so Vernam could go and do stupid shit to my channel. All because I said charity is bad. I mean, they're bad. They just take already dead levels, they remake them 1,000 times, they make it way too hard. No one's gonna play it. It's silent circles. Please drop that bullshit, please, dude. It's the fourth remake they've done of Silent Circles. Just drop the fucking level.
It kind of reminds me of like Disney reviving the same dead franchise, but
Yeah,
making it live action and making it full of like
it
tons of
is.
CGI stuff and
It is
horrible
so.
acting.
It is so annoying. Like I
Let it
actually
die.
despise it.
You're not going to capture the magic again. Like
Yeah.
make something original or let it die.
Like, dude, Cosmos unleashes the biggest dog pile of poo I've ever seen in my life. Cosmos, you can convince me, is good. Unleashed, bro, just fucking. Like, there was a comment I made. It's like, yo, whoever decorated this shit and made the gameplay, please, for love of God, quit creating and like go actually get a job. Like, have you seen Cosmos Unleashed gameplay?
I'm watching it right now. Like, what is it with every first cube of like top one demons these days just being Slaughterhouse again?
You know,
I mean, this is kind of inspired by Slaughterhouse very heavily, and I get that, but I
howdy.
mean, it didn't want to shake up anything. It's just kind of like Slaughterhouse again.
You know what's funny is ever since Slaughterhouse was created, name me one unique top one we've had that isn't a Riot project, impossible level, or a Slaughterhouse remake.
Hmm.
Tidal Wave does not count because it's a only Link project. That's shit. Amethyst, and like it was supposed to be made by like Cherry Team at one point, but they kind of dropped it and somebody else made it. Uh, we could go for like days just talking about like the stuff we despise. I despise like the 150 list is the most unenjoyable time to play it. Only top 50 I can actually name that's fun. Kyuki, Deimos, that's it. Everything else, I gotta check what's
I
this.
I think Kyuki is probably the best level in the list. I can't keep up, obviously, because
Yeah.
there's like a new extreme demon every 3 days. But Kyuki is one of the best levels I've ever seen of that difficulty range. It is
Yeah.
really hard to make something look fun when it's that hard, you
Yeah.
know? It's so punishingly difficult.
Oh, what do you think of Silent Clubstep being harder than Acheron in the end? It's
And
3 spots of
it's kind of like ICDX. All of the difficulty in Silent Clubstep is across like 15%,
oh,
right? And
dude.
everything else is like totally doable for top players. So it's very hard to measure how difficult that is when stacked against something very consistently difficult like Acheron.
I mean, it is kind of easy. You know, something that has less vectors is gonna always be placed above. Dude, Boo Boo Bombo was 50 at one point.
That's
Now
crazy.
it was 50
That's
at
crazy.
no, it was 40 something. Now it's is it 4? It's
I think
4.
it's like 4,
It's
yeah. I
4.
think I just
Yeah,
checked the other day, it's
yeah, bro.
4.
Yeah, bro, we
That's
really
nuts.
underestimated Boo Boo Bombo. I mean, it's kind of like Acheron's getting many victors, Averna's getting less victors. People get pissed. But like, you kind of have to remember, if something has a lot of victors, level's easy. Um, I'm gonna say this out. Say this was something funny. I expect at some point to see Acheron below Tunnel of Despair or AOD for one simple
Hmm.
reason. Acheron's gonna get too many victors. That
Yeah.
happens. That happens with every single level. The moment they get so many victors,
Jeez, there is a lot of victors of Acheron. Gosh, that's crazy.
yeah,
Because like Acheron's kind of like the Tartarus of its era, and Tartarus was beaten by like everybody. Everybody beat Tartarus because it was like the level. That was the level. Like there was the Golden too. That was a big popular level around that difficulty, but no one cared about it like they did Tartarus. Something about the legacy of Tartarus, it made people care so much more. And I think that's good for the community to have levels like Tartarus or like Acheron, like Silent Clubstep. These like levels with a lot of history behind them. It
yeah.
gives people a much needed boost in morale when it comes to grinding something like this. Dude, there's like 300 victors of Tartarus. That's insane. Think about 300 people standing out in a field. That is an absurd amount of people.
You
Like,
know,
we look at, like, 300 views on a video and think it's nothing, but, oh my gosh, imagine that many people beating Tartarus, it's insane.
you know what I still find funny till this day? Zoink, it can verify very good and very bad levels at the same time. What do you mean? I feel like Nullscapes is gonna, not gonna lie, if this keeps up, Nullscapes might as well overtake Tidal Wave. I'm just saying. I just have like a fishy feeling.
That's
Don't,
fair, that's
don't.
fair. Nullscapes is very particular kind of gameplay that hardly anyone enjoys or is good at, versus Tidal Wave is just the wave.
Tidal,
Everyone loves the wave.
Tidal Wave has 5 victors. Nullscapes
5
has
victories.
0.
Yeah, Nullscape is 0.
Amethyst,
0.
Amethyst has 1.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I do think that the obsession of making hard levels nowadays is becoming a huge like turning point for
Mhm.
like the game being unfun as it is, because it's all about extreme demons. It's all about making stuff difficult. Also, do you have a lot of time today, or you gotta be somewhere?
I probably got another, like, half hour or so.
Works for me. Like I wanted to ask because I'm looking like it's approaching an hour, and I'm like, I didn't have more time. Probably not. It's fine. We're gonna squeeze as much out as we can. Like at this point,
We could do a whole video on just talking about the demons list, because, like, around 2020, 2021, I knew almost every level on the list. I knew them. I had seen showcases. I knew who had beaten them and who hadn't, because there was like one new demon to the demon list every like 2 months or something.
yeah.
But now I recognize like nothing. I look at the list and I just see a whole bunch of stuff I've never heard of before. It's crazy how fast the list is growing. The levels that have fallen off the list are insane. Thinking Space, Renovant, Cold Sweat, they're all out of the top 100. That's insane. Ah, dude, the
Like
game is just growing so fast. I can't keep up with it, man.
it's a bit too much. I'll be 100%. It's
Yeah.
a bit too much. Like there's like so many like interesting things, like the game has just gone through. They've went through. This game has gone through so much, and I feel like
Yeah.
the longer we go through this, I feel like the worse it's becoming. Like it's not like I'm saying, oh, it's like it's bad, but it is bad. The game's kind of on the verge of just like to CPR. It's like
Yeah.
you can make content around it, so it's gonna be like that. But the obsession with difficulty has been the most mind-boggling thing. Have you played any hard or insane demon that's been made in the last 2 months?
I have
Unplayable,
not.
unbearable,
Yeah,
unbearable.
dude.
For someone who enjoys playing hard demons and insane demons, the fact that I find older shit better than the new shit, that says a lot. Not because I'm nostalgic and stuff, but hard demons compared to insane demons now, and insanes back then are like hard demons. It's
Yeah,
like what the fuck are you guys like medium demons? It's the worst difficulty of demons that
I
exists
think I agree.
ever since
Yeah.
2.2, because 2.1 half 50-50. But it's always this for me. Whenever I see a medium demon, it's either a horror platformer,
Mhm.
actually bad, same shit a billion times, or it's an actually good one, but gameplay is so ridiculously blind and bad where you have to pre-practice every single part
Oh, dude.
7,000 times.
Seems like the community is it's at a point of like widespread hyperfixation on quantity and difficulty. And almost everyone is neglecting quality of any kind. I mean, sure, the deco of these levels that are coming out is usually pretty good. That's like it. And
Yeah.
usually that good deco obscures the gameplay like crazy. You can't even see what you're doing. I have pretty bad photosensitivity. I usually play with sunglasses on. I can't play a whole lot of flashy levels. I pick the levels that I beat very sparingly just to make sure they don't harm my eyes too bad. I can't even see in any of these new levels, dude. I might as well be legally blind.
Yeah.
Is like unplayable. It just completely obscures the gameplay. It's basically a memory level. Every level is a memory level with this new deco. And then the 2.2 like camera effects that were added that make things all ripply and staticky, and they
Yeah.
make the colors all like negative or whatever. I hate all of that garbage. I cannot stand it. I get so sick and tired of that garbage. it makes it so that when I play a level like I don't know if you know this level, Ice Cream by Cyclic, it is a
It's very bad.
horrendous like 1.3 extreme demon or whatever with like the
Yeah.
worst gameplay ever. I kind of appreciate that level because I can see what's happening.
Yeah.
I am unearthing newfound respect for these awful, awful levels because at least they don't hurt. They're honest. Like, hey, this gameplay is horrible, but here it is. You can see everything that's happening. There's no tricks. I'm not trying to make you memorize something. It's just do the bullcrap. Ice Cream does have some memory bullcrap, but
Yeah.
I guess that could have been a better example. But you see what I'm saying.
Yeah. No,
I just really appreciate a level where you can see the gameplay.
yeah, like
See what's happening.
that's kind of the thing. Like when people recommend me like horror extreme demons, like I've chosen bad ones. I've chosen Idols, Allegiance, Niwa, worst experience of my life, Reverie, horrid ending, and now audio extraction. The only reason I chose Idols in the first place was because I like Idols' gameplay. I like the level itself. Like I can't play full detail because it's so bright. And I don't like bright levels because it's like bright levels. My icons, I don't see that shit. I don't know walk with all black or all white. I don't pick races, bro. I want to play my icons. God damn. And Neo was just kind of like first 2 days I did a lot of good progress. Third day I died to 92. Drag that shit out 4 more days. Ugh, died to last ship 10 times. Should have ended
Oh
myself.
God.
Next was Allegiance. All I did was die past 45 400 times. Died to 81.
400?
Yeah, died to
That's
80.
crazy.
There is one upside. I only died to 81 3 times, but I fluked from 81.
Oh, nice.
Reverie is just because it switches. It's a one top 1000 extreme demon, but it switches to an insane demon a lot. Like that fucking my extreme demon count is being edged every single time. It's like,
Yeah.
it's like come on, man. And then all the extraction. I can't say much. I played that level for a week and I fluked it. My second attempt passed 60%. I beat it. Second.
Yeah.
I can't call it a fluke. I just said that the whole level is easy. The only hard part is the one fucking UFO click. Actually, two. And that's it.
There's entirely too many levels like that these days.
Yeah.
Where like almost
Small
all the
part,
difficulty is in like
good,
one tiny
good.
part. Yeah. It
I,
makes the whole thing unenjoyable.
yeah. It's
Like
kind of.
I've tried one of my favorite songs of all time, GD or No, is The Falling Mists by Dim Rain. I love that song so much. And it's only really been in like one extreme that I can think of, being Athanatos or however
I
you say
found
that.
this.
But I did a practice run of this level.
It's
And
so
the
bad.
first like 50%, I'm like, okay, I think I can maybe do this. It's tolerable. And everything like past the drop is just horrendous. There's like three parts in particular that I just could never ever get consistent at. I can never enjoy them. They're complete roadblocks. And just
Yeah.
I don't know if it was like a collab or whatnot. I don't know if that's why the gameplay's inconsistent, but just having some semblance of consistency across parts would just mean the world. Because then I could actually play the damn levels.
Yeah, like that's what I despise. Like you make good, and then garbage, bro. I'd rather do the coordinate click every single attempt, but have the whole level enjoyable. For God's sake, don't put it in the middle or the end. That's worse. Niwa is so dog shit. Like Niwa is good for one sole reason. If you fluke it, bro, go buy yourself a lottery ticket.
Yeah,
Like
true.
Like,
True.
like it's rare that I actually say a lot of negative stuff about stuff because when I do, I go without mentioning names. Witz 12, the guy, phenomenal, the creator, but I've I've said this, he cannot create extreme demons. Ordinary,
Hmm.
no. It's one of the worst gameplays I've ever seen, like an extreme demon. He did it for a video challenge, whatever he did. I low-key forgot. The ultimate distraction, like two ones. Like the ultimate demon, whatever. Like good concept. Horrid playtest. Whoever playtested those, please, for love of God, do not ever interact with me. Like
Hmm.
I've become just a better playtester, just doing level requests or just playing levels for people. But like the amount of disinterest in creating the levels for what's it called balance is so bad. I miss those days when you could just play any extreme demon and it was fun. Now it's like you can't even play easy demon because they're just that bad.
Yeah, yeah.
What are you gonna
There
say
is
about
like
this?
some nostalgia for me that helps me enjoy and appreciate older levels more. But I think there is actually some kind of effect happening with creators to where they just can't make good levels anymore. They just can't do it. Everything's so inconsistent and buggy, and the deco obscures everything. I've been seeing it way too much. Way
Yeah.
too much.
No, I genuinely hate that. Like I'm not a that negative a person. I always say it, but bro, what, when something negative comes out of my mouth, that's a bit too much, you know. Because I'm usually very positive for everything. I mean, on YouTube, yeah. Outside of YouTube, no. I'm like Instagram Reels. I'm like a 50-50. Whatever you roll, you're gonna get. Like, it's something that I kind of hate. Like, I have never had like a more love-hate passion with GD. Like, that's the one. That's one reason why I started doing interviews, so I can have an excuse to not make as much GD videos. Like, it's not like I don't have ideas. I hate editing. That's my problem. Is I can't hire
Mm,
somebody. They're expensive. My videos don't break $50. If they broke $100, fuck, I'd pay some guy like $50 to edit a video.
yeah.
But bro, like I barely crack $10 a video. Fuck, you mean 50? Like there are some videos I'm willing, like for thumbnails, I'm willing to pay. So it's not like they cost a liver. Like
Hmm.
I can do thumbnails myself, but I want someone's expression on it. So it kind of seems like
Yeah.
I mean I try to make my thumbnails simple, but they never work out. I feel like
It's funny.
we've hmm?
Oh, go ahead.
No, speak.
I was gonna say it's kind of funny how that's a crucial part of like GD culture. It's just everyone hates the game, but they love the game. They can't
Yeah.
stop, but they hate it. It's their least favorite game, but they love it with all their heart. Just that's kind of just how everybody is to an extent. And what you say about editing, it kind of it rings true for me a little bit because I do enjoy editing. It just depends on the video. Like if I'm playing a game with friends and we're joking around having a good time, editing that is a blast. I love it. I get to
Yeah.
relive all that fun. If it's just me sitting by myself playing like recent tab or whatever, oh, it's so soul sucking, dude.
Yeah.
And like I get why people charge so much to edit videos and stuff because it is kind of brutally tedious most of the time, which is why I generally think it's worth it to just teach yourself how to do it faster. I think that's generally going to be most helpful. But everyone's different. Everyone's different.
Have you ever gotten a sponsorship deal? Like ever? Like,
I got one.
oh, what was it about? Was it Racial Legends?
It was a Factor sponsorship, yeah. I
Factor?
used to
Ooh.
this
Okay.
is was from Stream Elements. Stream Elements has this system where you can basically like reach out to companies and stuff and then they can sponsor you, be like, "Hey, how about we'll give you this much money if you put a little segment of our ad in your video." And I don't know if Stream Elements still does that, but I used to do work with them.
Dude,
But yeah,
I would love a normal fucking sponsor. Last time I had a good sponsor was when Ako kind of reached out to small creators. Dude, I feel bad because it's not like they sell expensive stuff. Like they sell good high quality keyboards. I've been using their keyboard for like a long ass time now. Like it's
mm,
nice. Like you can't see it much because my wire's fucked. But like it has nothing on top, but it has like on the bottom. It's high quality. It's all good. Like it's not expensive, but like nobody buys stuff. So it's not like they don't make money. Like I still like I make like a percent like a commission if somebody buys something. At some point, maybe I'm gonna be able to give like discount codes. It's not like
yeah, yeah.
I want more people to kind of get the discount codes so they can use them, just like every single sponsor. Dude, Factor would be so fucking perfect because I suck at making food. Dude, like
Yeah, I totally get that.
I like reaching out to fucking companies is so stupid. You reach out and they're like, "Well, give us like why you'd be a good sponsor, man." I don't know, dude. Like I can try my best. I mean, you could probably be like my fucking the top. use my code and stuff. I don't have like a dream sponsor. I used to have one, but Razer kind of just died out. Maybe if they could sponsor my chair. But
Yeah.
dude, there was like the most interesting sponsor I've ever heard and got a contact into was Adam and Eve.
I'm not sure I know what that is.
Oh, you don't know?
No, I don't think so.
I mean, basic explanation is you can improve your and your wife's experience together going into that shop.
I need
Basic
to
stuff,
look up what this is.
huh? Don't even look it up. You're gonna be like, oh, yeah,
Oh,
that's
I
the.
see. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. I got you.
It's like I can predict the future, dude. And you know what? You know what's funny? They mistaken me for some other guy that has like a starting name with T. It's like, bro, that's so funny. I'm like, I do Jamshid Dash, by the way. And they're like, oh, we're sorry, we're supposed to chat to this guy. I'm like, yeah, I could tell.
That's
I
so funny. This company sponsored you?
wanted to sponsor me.
They wanted to really?
Yeah,
Man, I don't know about a community like GD. I think
yeah,
they should reconsider.
dude. No, I literally said like, you got the wrong guy, pal. Like, no, aren't you like that? I'm like, no, that's not me. I do Geometry Dash. You're trying to sponsor other guy. Hello, yeah. He's like, oh yeah, we're mistaken that, sorry on our part. I'm like, but can I still get a sponsor? At least give me a fucking dragon for all the time wasted. Come on, man.
Yeah.
I can stick it on my wall. They're like, nah. I'm like, come on, man. Anyways, that's what I
Dude,
missed.
I
Huh?
get so many emails, like, cause I have a business email linked to my YouTube channel, and I get so many emails that are like very obviously sponsorship offers that are scams.
Yeah.
It's always like I get a ton that are like, "Oh, we're a company that integrates our marketing strategies with your content so we can all make more profit." And they just like they seek to completely control your channel, and it's like I don't know how anyone could possibly fall for this because their entire business model is like completely
Yeah.
backwards and awful.
That
But
that is
I've
something that I
gotten a
just hate.
few sponsorship offers from like Magic Spoon. You know what Magic Spoon is?
No, I just go look
I
at
don't
it.
know if that's like just an American thing, but basically it's like high protein, healthy cereal that tastes really good. But it's like freaking $12 for a little box of it. Like it's
Yo, hold up.
absurdly expensive.
Talking about health and me is very bad. Okay, yo, no. I actually got something funny. So, I'm fat. That is basically the moral story. But do you want to know something funny? Like last week, that was the most amount of doctors I visited in like 1 week. I went for like blood work, like heart checkups, like health checkups. Everything showed perfect. Like I'm fat. I'm like a bit overweight, but they're like, "Why are you here?" I'm like, "Whoa, well, why? Because my doctor said I should be here." Like, no, like why? Like your health is like perfect condition. I'm like, you're lying. I look at the papers and it's like perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, that's kind of ridiculous. Next page, perfect, perfect. I'm like, reprint that shit. Something's wrong.
Yeah.
Same thing. I'm
Well,
just
good for
like,
you, man. That's awesome.
I'm just sitting there. I'm like, you can't be serious, really. Like, am I actually perfect? Like, you gotta be joking. They're like, nah, we're not joking. Why the fuck is a cereal pack worth $54 has more reviews than something that costs fucking 39? Man, fuck this magic spoon. I mean, I'm European, so that makes sense. You're American, I'm European. That's why we have a horrid
Yeah,
schedule.
that's the funny thing about health is that it's different for everybody. Some people's body types cannot support the amount of fat that you or I have on our bodies, and their heart, like can't keep up. And that's when the actual health complications start. But some body types can totally be perfectly healthy with, a higher BMI, and that's just
Yeah.
it's very case by case when it comes to dieting and exercise and losing weight and gaining weight. It's all different for everybody, which is why that's such a thriving industry. Anything that has to do with losing weight or dieting or eating more protein or less calories or whatever, all of that's not going anywhere. Those industries are going to be booming until the freaking sun explodes and dies. Like it makes everybody so much money because everyone cares.
I'm kind of surprised
Everyone cares about
that's
their image and how they're viewed by people, and everyone cares about health
yeah.
to a degree.
Like that's something that I genuinely hate. It's like I understand, but like you kind of have to just understand. Like once you like do YouTube, you really have to understand that people are gonna despise you, hate you, whatever. Like if you
Hmm.
don't like understand that, it's kind of like what are you supposed to do? Like if I can't make I can't criticize you, then you can't criticize me. Because if you criticize me, I'm gonna do the
Hmm.
same thing back. It's kind of like it's logical. Like I'm supposed to do that. Like not always, but sometimes you have to criticize. Oh yeah, I'm gonna say one small quote unquote political thing. Ever since Charlie, what's his name? What was his name? Charlie Kirk's assassination. Jay Schlatt was also there, and Jay Schlatt went 3 for 3. He said Queen's gonna die. Next week dies. He says somebody
Oh,
else.
really?
Yeah, he says somebody else is gonna die.
Wow.
Dies. And he visits the same place where Charlie Kirk was doing the debate 2 hours prior.
That's
Well,
crazy, man. He's got some Simpsons energy going on with the
dude.
predictions.
And it's so funny that like he can post whatever he wants now and be like, "You're behind this. We know we can't just prove it." It's like it's the one meme where the black guys and Dexter is sitting behind the wheels, like
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know I
exactly.
know it's you, but I can't prove it. Like
Yeah, dude,
it's
that is like the least cancelable guy on the entire internet. Like
yeah.
Jay Schlatt is not going anywhere. He could do anything and he would still have a career on YouTube.
And it's kind of funny that Trump made like a video on like an 8K camera. Like he moves and talks the way like an AI would for like no fucking reason. It's
Yeah,
like
dude,
that's
that's crazy. That's a whole other can of worms, right? I probably shouldn't even get into it, but just everything coming from like Donald Trump's like social media accounts is just like a complete cesspool.
yeah.
It's all just like AI garbage. And like you know why. You know why it's AI. Like cuz
Mhm.
obviously he's not in a position where he could do a lot of public speaking right now because of like his health or whatever.
Mm. I mean, it's kind of like no matter what you do, it's like you're always gonna be politically wrong. It's like fuck do you expect me to do? Like politics is like one of the wackiest thing like ever. Like, what's the point of being into politics? Like, I don't care about anything. Like, what if I just want to live
Especially
my
American
life?
politics. Because like I understand being very politically invested in what's going on in your like in your state. You know, if you live in the US and you vote locally and you care about all that, that is real. That matters. But like presidential elections, if you put your faith in any politicians running for president of the United States, there is 100% chance that they are going to let you down. Like you are wasting your time and often your money by supporting these politicians. Like every single one of them is a piece of garbage who will let you down. Like you cannot put your faith. You cannot expect these people to save the country or fix any problems.
Ooh,
They're
so,
almost always in it for some kind of personal gain. They do not care about your problems. They do not care
ooh,
about what the masses want. They do not care about democracy. It's just
yes,
like it's sad.
dude,
American politics, sad. It's all
yo,
sad.
fuck the politics. Cyrillic's back.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah, I'm scrolling through Twitter because like I have two monitors. I'm looking at OBS, looking at your channel, something I can talk about. I'm looking at Twitter and I see Cyrillic post. We're so back. That's fucking insane. Well, that's it. Well, we are indeed back.
Dude, I haven't heard the name Cyrillic in freaking years. That was
Yeah,
back when he was having drama with like C1997, if you
yeah.
remember him.
Of course, but who doesn't remember C997? The guy he
A
called
lot
fuck
of
he
people.
fucking called Cyclic a Kim Jong Un ripoff. What do
Yeah,
you call
that
like
was a little questionable, I think.
that was fire.
Oh, dude,
And
that's crazy.
I still kind of find it funny that his name is C1997, but he's talking about space.
Yeah, it was kind of funny.
What happened
Yeah,
with that?
I'm happy for him, even though he's completely moved away from GD. He has done very well on YouTube. Seems like whatever kind of space autism he has is very well received. Dude, he's got 700,000 subscribers. That's awesome. I haven't
Spa-
seen many of his space related videos, but they're all like interesting from what I've seen. It's freaking awesome.
Space autism. Okay, buddy, we both are autistic. We play Geometry Dash.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I mean, okay,
I
I can't say I'm autistic because I can't also call you autistic because you got a wife. You achieve more than anyone would in their lifetime
I
playing.
a lot of people talk about autism like it's a hindrance, it's a handicap, and it can be, but it's also a spectrum that
Yeah,
takes
it
many
is.
shapes and forms. And I
It,
think
it
a lot more people than we think have some variant of it or some degree, some severity. And often it's not a bad thing, like a lot of people think. A lot of people take great offense to
wait,
even
wait, wait, wait,
autism as a
wait, wait,
concept.
wait, 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 wait. Why the fuck is Zoink face revealing? Huh?
Dude, you
No,
are
did that?
freaking dialed into GD Twitter. You know
True,
No, no,
everything
no.
that's happening.
censored or
Check,
no? Actually,
check Zoink live stream.
okay,
He's
wait.
right now face.
One sec. Okay,
He's
you
streaming his face
have
reveal.
you have the cat ear headset and the arm warmers. I know what
5,000
you
people
want.
watching.
Just stream, bro.
He does have the cat ear headphones. It's real.
I'll just stream, man. I'm sorry. Okay, bro. I've been playing Gagatrandra.
Bro, I want him Loki to be in my best experience video because then that's gonna be like next peak. If you donate to join VC friend request or I will deny it, please say no. Never mind. But that's cool. I mean, not gonna lie, dude. He looks like another small black creator. Like he's white, but like he looks like the one guy like Jux too or whatever his name is. Some new upcoming guy. Oh no. Dude.
Doggy said now we can see what faces he makes when he plays. That's true. Everyone has a funny face they make when they're concentrating and getting far in something. I have no idea what mine is. I've never once seen my face while playing this game.
I mean, my face kind of looks like the same. It's kind of like. It's kind of the same thing.
Dude, Zoink was one of the first like notable people to subscribe to my YouTube channel. This was like mid 2022. This was years ago. He subscribed. He had fewer subscribers than me. Yeah, I was a much bigger content creator than him at first, and then he freaking exploded as soon as he
Oh.
started verifying tons of like top ones and stuff.
Bro.
But yeah,
Dude.
I have seen like Zoink grow from like 5,000 subs to whatever he's at now, 450K. It's
Dude,
insane.
like most of my most popular subscribers are my friends. Bite, Fresh Like Water, Pure Hell. The Real Mike subscribed to me recently because Kawaki came back and I was the only one that he was in contact with. So now that happened. Mav Genius and Kawaki. I don't know.
Yeah, Math Genius subbed to me for a long time. Math Genius is super cool.
Like I have like other people. Like I don't usually like name them, but it's kind of like I don't force people to sub to me. Like I don't. There was like one stream that I did. I was going to like checking channels and like ranking them. I was ranking one of my friends. Is like, why aren't you subscribed to me? Like I've added on Discord. I've subbed to you. I'm like, I don't sub. I've subbed to like 400 people. What is my subscription gonna do to you?
Yeah, true.
Like, there are people that I'm willing to subscribe, but like I'm not always gonna subscribe. What am I gonna collect my early ticket that I subscribed? Oh my gosh, I've been subscribed since 2021. You should notice me, bitch. All I had to do was make one community post a week ago and you noticed me. Woo! Did you see that community post by yourself or did somebody mention it to you? I'm kind of curious about that.
Which community post?
The one that I made asking who has contacts to you.
Oh yeah, I think that like specifically went out to me because you like said at HowD, so I get a notification,
Dude, most people don't
which is
even,
cool.
they don't
I
even
like
get
that.
they don't even get some people don't get a notification for like adding somebody. That's so annoying. I can't add,
YouTube is very inconsistent with notifying people.
I
which
can't
sucks.
add half the people I want, bro. I can't. Like literally, like there's so many people that I want to put my like description. I can't. I have to physically find a way to just do like their alt account or just like put their name and put their link, and then they don't see the video for like a week and they're like, oh, why didn't you tell me? I was like, I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
I'll probably just probably approaching the the last half hour, and I'm also approaching the fact that my brain's already fallen asleep. You know,
Yeah, it is late for you. I appreciate you making the time out of your night to do this.
that's fine. I thought you were gonna say no, so I was kind of preparing to already go to bed. But yeah, I mean, before we end this, gotta ask the most infamous question. Give me like one interesting fact about yourself outside of GD, like yourself as the person.
That's a good question. I guess most things that are interesting about me have already been out there in some form. Like have uh I have a wife who takes a lot of my time. It's like, yeah, I can't make videos quite as fast because just life gets really busy when you get married and have a house. I've been, kitchen remodel has been a lot of my time as well. Like me personally, I don't really have much of a life outside of like my friends, family, and my job. I don't have like a whole lot of hobbies that people don't know about or anything. Kind of an open book in that way. Um, I have a Lego channel. That's, I guess, something worth mentioning. I started a second channel. It's all about Lego Star Wars sets. I love Star Wars. I love Legos, and they make Lego sets for people like me who love those two things more than like anything else. So I've got a channel. It got started, I think, last December, and I hit monetization criteria in like 2 months somehow. Like it was crazy how fast I was able to grow, and I didn't even like advertise it really. I wasn't even like, "Hey, everyone, go sub right now. Go watch my video so I can make money." It wasn't even like that. It was like I just got lucky twice. Like lightning struck twice with my videos on my main channel getting popular, and then I uploaded one on my Lego channel, and that got like 40,000 views in like a week. So yeah, I'm super super grateful to have two channels that I love and care about that are slowly making me money. So I guess if you at home watching are interested in Legos or Star Wars or both, go check out Brickety Split on YouTube. You might enjoy what you see. I sure hope you do.
Dude, I gotta ask you another question. So I've seen
Yeah.
people kind of shit on bigger creators that they either one ignore DMs or when they add you as a friend on Discord that you're not as active. How are you gonna beat allegations?
I do get a lot of friend requests, mostly from people who only have one server in common with me, being the GD server. Usually their account was made like a week ago, which usually means they're a very small child. And like I think it's cool to talk with people in my community. There's almost nothing I love more than that. But 99 times out of 100, whoever's trying to message me wants like two things from me. They want me to add them so they can brag to their friends, or they want me to play their levels. Which like what's in it for me at that? I want to have conversations with people like you. Like you, this is cool. I like just talking with people. I enjoy that. But so many people reach out and they just like they want to shout out and they want me to say their username in the next stream and they want me to play their levels so they can get rated. Like I don't know. A lot of people reach out on Discord for just very shallow reasons, and that's not really what I'm about. But dude, if you reach out with a message and it has some substance, something that is interesting, something that matters, I will absolutely respond.
I think what I actually do find funny is whenever you message somebody, no, like when somebody pays you on stream, they always think that they're gonna be like your priority because you pay them. It's kind of funny that that's something that I've seen, because the only reason I had to pay like I think $2 or $3 for you to notice my message was because the chat was moving so fast, and I was like,
Yeah,
well,
dude.
so I was like, what's like the fastest way I can get in contact with you? Because I was messaging before. My message was probably put in like message requests. Because every single time I message somebody about the interview, it always gets put in message request, no matter like who you are.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, whatever, I'll see. $2 ain't that much for me.
A lot of people have DMs completely turned off on Discord. Like, if you're not my friend, you can't
Yeah,
message me, and I
yeah. It's
think
like
that's a little
it's like, what am
overkill.
I
But
supposed to do? What am I supposed to do then?
yeah, what hope do I have then? Where do I contact you? Yeah, I don't freaking check it very often because it's mostly scams. But I guess my business email would be a place you could reach me. Comments of videos, you could try to ping me with a YouTube community post. I see most of those probably, unless YouTube has hid like hundreds from me. It wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why I kind of enjoy doing more niche streams, playing games that aren't super huge and popular. Just like a game that means a lot to me, I'll just play it and hang out with a few people. I really enjoy that because I get to invest myself in the chat a lot
Yeah.
more. I get to actually connect with people. If it's like a level request stream and the chat is going by 100 miles a minute, what kind of connections can I make with people? Like I can't even read a single message before it's gone. It's ridiculous. So
Yeah.
I do enjoy the smaller aspects of streaming. I fear that connection will be lost if my channel grows too big. Luckily, I'm growing kind of like slowly
I think
at
I think if you
current.
don't like fuck it up, which I don't think you can, I think you pretty much on the same road as everybody else. You'll grow to a point, and then that
Yeah,
point is gonna like determine how you decide to do it.
yeah.
Because
There's
it's,
definitely
it's
a
it's
point of
kind of the same
stagnation
things.
for a
Like
lot.
the most funniest thing every single time I upload new video, whether it be like small channel, big channel, they're always like, "How do you get in contact with him? I want to talk to him too." Like, and like some people being jealous the fact that I interview people or like the big people. Like Vixie is like half a year ago he said he's gonna interview with me. A year later, half a year later, he messaged me like, "Yo, you, you want to interview me?" I'm like, hell yeah, for sure, for sure.
It's like, yes, I still do.
It's like,
Six
so
months
of course.
later.
It's like the when I put that screenshot up, people are like, "You waited 6 months for an hour, you imbecilical bitch." I'm like, listen, that's Vixius. I watched that motherfucker grow from a nobody to somebody, I guess.
Hmm.
It's kind of same thing. Like, I have people in my DMs. I have like big people in my DMs, but I don't message them. Like either I message them as like checking up on them, or like if I have an interesting video idea, like if they're interested to be in it. That's pretty much
Hmm.
it. Like I don't bother. I mean I don't know if I'm ever gonna bother you. If it's you're gonna be something
No,
outside, I'll see. So I gotta figure it out. But yeah, I mean, thanks for sitting down for an hour and a half. Hope your wife's
yeah, sure.
hope your wife's not gonna be mad that I took you away from her for an hour and a half.
No, no. Luckily, we're all good. She is at work right now.
Ooh. Dude, imagine if she was home, she was like, "How do you get the fuck out of the computer?"
She's just been at home, like tapping her feet, just like, when is he gonna be done?
when is he gonna stop this fucking thing? I want to watch a movie with him.
No, she's great. She's very, very supportive of everything I do on YouTube, but sometimes she is a little displeased with how much time it takes, which is understandable. There's a lot of tedious editing going on with what I'm doing, so it's all about finding balance with everything. And it's
No,
taken me like a year, like the entire first year of our marriage has just been kind of me figuring out how much of myself to put into YouTube versus otherwise.
no.
It takes time, but it's
I
worth it.
mean, I
You got
want
any other questions before I head out?
pretty much. No, I mean, all I was gonna say is, same thing. Like, thanks for sitting down. Hope that you don't break up and have a good life.
Thank you, man.
Have a HowD junior, then have a senior, then have God knows what comes after senior, junior. I don't know,
Howdy
but
Junior.
yeah, HowD
That'd be
junior.
pretty
I mean, I kind of want to see you grow on YouTube if you ever do. Wait, is it true that you don't have any other social media outside of YouTube and Discord?
No, I kind of don't do any social media. No, I mean Geometry Dash Twitter. It's a good way to keep in touch with the community, but man, everyone there is so like hateful and bitter
Yeah,
all the time. I think it's best to stay away from that. I think I do have a Twitter account that I made for a video because I made I don't know if you know what JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is, but there's basically like a ranking system for like
who
power of the characters, and
doesn't?
I made one for Eric Van Wilderman, and then I like tagged him in it. I was like, hey, at Eric Van Wilderman, this is a thing that I made for a video by. I literally just made my Twitter for that, and
I
I don't
mean,
think he ever responded, but
dude, I
I
also
do
want to
technically have a Twitter, I
saying
guess.
one of the most popular animes saying you probably don't know it is kind of ridiculous.
Well,
I spent the last 5 years of my life, I mean, not really 5 years, but technically 5 years. I've at this point now I finished 400 something animes. Like I used to have a list, but I kind of just lost it. Like I just watch like anything that's interesting now.
that's crazy.
Anyways,
I'm I haven't seen a whole lot of anime. Like You say it's ridiculous to ask if you've seen like one of the most popular. Like JoJo is one of the most popular animes, but I've never seen like One Piece, which is maybe the most popular anime.
Trash.
I've never seen Demon Slayer.
Peak.
There's a lot that I should probably at least give a
The,
try. I mean, maybe not One Piece because that's
the
like freaking 13 episodes.
if you watch One Piece, Loki, like you have a better chance of quitting YouTube than watching One Piece because it's just it's just story, story, story. There's like nothing. Like there's like five out of like one episode. No, one every couple like 20, 30 episodes. Something interesting happens. It's all just like story, story, story. That makes no
Yeah,
sense. It's like. Where the fuck is it? Where's the straight line? Where's the story?
like everyone I've
Anyways,
talked to about One Piece, like diehard One Piece fans, even they agree. Like, yeah, you could definitely like cut the entire show in half. Like, you could condense a lot of what's happening, and they just don't. Like, every episode is like 2 minutes of plot development, and then like tons of recap and like meaningless
yeah,
whatever. It just doesn't really advance the story in any meaningful way. Which like it's so needlessly slow. Like, I'm okay with shows being slow, but for no reason. Like, you got to have a purpose. The slowness has to have a purpose.
yeah. Like I feel like we need to figure out another day to kind of maybe stream it, maybe do something like just debating and talking about stuff. Just like making that into a video
Yeah, that would be fun. That
because
would be fun.
I'm lucky. I've said this hundreds of times. Thanks so much for sitting down. Thanks for accepting my friend request on Discord. Now kids can cry about it. Woo.
Yeah, for sure, man. I'm glad I did. This has been great.
Anyways, I gotta let you go do your own things. I'm gonna go sleep. Goodbye,
Yeah,
man.
hopefully I'm gonna be able to wrap up this recent tab video, get that out this weekend. You get some sleep. You have been up for a while.
It's
I
fine.
appreciate you making the time, though. I
I
very much
was,
do.
bro, I love making time for people. So don't like the problem that I think we're gonna have is if I ever plan on doing a stream with you, bro. I stream at 8 p.m. my time. That's like 6 hours ago. So
Yeah, for
so
sure.
like
Which like
I'd
I
be
can
streaming at
do.
9. You'd be sitting in the call with me in the morning.
Yeah, like mainly scheduling conflicts are happening right now because usually for the first like 6 hours of my day, I'm working on my kitchen, like sanding, painting, putting down flooring, stuff like that.
Yo, by
And
the
then I
way,
work for the
if
rest of my day, like editing. So
Yo, before I close, yo, low key, when you do finish that kitchen, send me a picture. I'm actually interested, cause, dude,
yes.
I'm into I love doing like renovations sometimes, depending on like what I do. But bro, I love seeing like you finish like people finishing stuff. Well, when you do finish the kitchen, please send me a picture. I don't see how it'll
Yeah,
look.
yeah, yeah. If I can remember, I'll absolutely send you pictures. That's awesome.
I'm not
And
gonna.
I think renovations are fun too, but this has just been like a whole third of our house is what this has transformed into. Just the remodel just keeps getting bigger and bigger and more expensive. It's ridiculous. It's taking up so much of my time. But
Anyways, go do your own thing. I'm gonna keep slapping. I did this 4 times now. I'm ending the video. Nah, let's
dude,
continue
that's a
talking.
sign of a
This
good
is
conversation when you need to say bye 4 times.
yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
that.
Anyways,
Dude, you take it easy. Have a good night. This has been great. Thank you so much.
goodbye,
And
man.
take it easy. And goodbye, listeners and viewers and things.
Goodbye.
Peace.